Joining the debate tonight, Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson of the BJP, Suhail Seth, columnist, political analyst, marketing guru, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, political analyst, Abbas Haider, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, advocate Kapil Madan, political analyst, supports the Congress. But my first question goes to my friend Dr. Sanjay Jha, author, but also suspended Congress leader. Dr. Sanjay Jha, hand on your heart. Has Uncle Sam done a self-goal for the Congress party? और कांग्रेस पार्टी क्या सचमुच अब दलदल में धंस गई है? How to bring itself out from this self-goal? Is that the latest mantra for the Congress party?
Navika, actually, I saw a huge positive in what happened today. You know, the desperation with which Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, the entire BJP, like a drowning man clutching at a straw, the way they hung on to Mr. Pitroda's comment told me that there is some serious worry within this party. Look at the reality, right? Sam Pitroda is commenting on the US inheritance tax laws, on the issue of a broader discussion on income inequality. But here, Mr. Modi picks it up and you see how they went ballistic. There is a reminder here of the hard truth that at the ground level, the manifesto of the Congress is beginning to actually echo brilliantly. Look at the irony, Navika. Narendra Modi, in all his speeches, hasn't mentioned the BJP manifesto. The entire narrative of this election is actually being set by the Congress manifesto, because here the Congress has talked about what? Actually helping the unemployed, the young, the youth, giving Manrega to the poor, to providing, minimum wages for the farmers, MSP for the farmers, and a lakh for women in various households. Now, that has become the theme of this campaign. Now, coming back to Mr. Pitroda's point, here is the truth, that Mr. Pitroda is not the finance minister or the president of the party. He is part of the overall Congress structure, looking at the overseas Congress. Can one not have a viewpoint? But I will like to give your viewers a surprise. Jayant Sinha, Minister of State for Finance in the Narendra Modi government, went public to say that the government must seriously consider an inheritance tax. Arun Jaitley, later on the finance minister of the country, he actually strongly believed that it should be incorporated in the budget in 2019. If anybody has espoused the cause of the inheritance tax, good or bad, we are not discussing the merits of that. It has to be the BJP. Now, the other point, Navika, that must be stated. Rajiv Gandhi's government in 1985 scrapped the tax. And at that point, the government took the view that it was becoming very cumbersome and the collections did not justify the entire administrative expenditure. Which brings me to the last point. Why is this government spreading a lie? I'll tell you the biggest lie being spread to that nobody has mentioned. And let's assume hypothetically that a government comes to power and actually puts the inheritance tax. That is not, if it ever happens by any government, hypothetically, it will be on the super rich of the country. It will have to be on people who have got 1,000 crore of assets. And therefore, the biggest lie being spread by Modi today, amongst the lies by calling the Congress manifesto a Muslim League, which is a hate speech, is telling the people of India, scaremongering them, spreading fear, that this is going to take away your...
जब आप कह रहे थे लोकतंत्र लूट गया, that was not fear mongering. जब आप कह रहे थे कि इस देश में तानाशाही आ जाएगी, dictatorship will happen, that is not scaremongering at all. That is actually eulogizing your own country. Dr. Sanjay Jha, what kind of duplicitous arguments do you give?
Navika, you know this government favors crony capitalism in the electoral bond
my dear friend, may I tell you, long before the BJP ever came to power, you know who was in power? And do you know when these business families date too? So you should get your timelines and your research right. But inheritance tax, hypothetically, is something that your government spoke about, Shehzad.
मैं एक के बाद एक जवाब देता हूं। संजय झा जी ने कुछ महीने पहले इसी तरीके का एक्सरे किया था ग्राउंड लेवल का, और उस एक्सरे में इन्होंने बताया था मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, छत्तीसगढ़ हम हार रहे हैं। आज भी ये एक्सरे कर रहे हैं ग्राउंड लेवल का। चलिए, शुभकामनाएं इनको। अच्छा, पहली बार ऐसा हो रहा है कि वो ऑफिस बेरर है। पित्रोदा जी ओवरसीज कांग्रेस के प्रेसिडेंट है, मतलब एक पार्टी सिस्टम में प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ डिफरेंट प्रकोष्ठ और डिफरेंट सेक्शंस आर ऑल एट द सेम पावर, and a person who's suspended is understanding what is the party position and party manifesto, but an office bearer who's at the president level is not understanding, and he's communicating his comment is a stray comment. Suspended leader is saying this. Anyways, thirdly, Jayant Sinha was not the finance minister MOS at the time that you said, and you have misquoted Mr. Arun Jaitley. Let me put the facts before we move forward, because Navika, more than me, both Suhail and you both have worked closely with Mr. Jaitley. Here is the statement of Mr. Jaitley that the inheritance tax is unlikely to ever be imposed. And by the way, even the statement that Congressis are quoting, he has said that because of inheritance tax, the American people there have not given the tax, but they have bypassed it by investing it in some kind of charity or in some kind of endowment. That is his actual statement. They think it is an endorsement of inheritance tax. That's why they are not suspended just in position but also in logic. Now let me come to fourth point. He is saying Rajiv Gandhi ने हटाया, लगाया किसने मान्यवर? 50s में क्या बीजेपी की सरकार थी क्या लगाने वाली? और कंपलसरी डिपॉजिट स्कीम कौन लाया? अर्बन लैंड सीलिंग कौन लाया? राइट टू प्रॉपर्टी पर कुठाराघात किसने किया? 95 to 97% इनकम टैक्स किसने लगाया मान्यवर? और आखिरी बात देखिए, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं, एक चीज ध्यान रखिए, एक वोट कांग्रेस को देंगे ना तो खटाखट अगर आप किसान है तो 55% जमीन गई, अगर आप नारी है 55% स्त्रीधन गया, अगर आप दुकानदार है 55% आपकी जो दुकानों में सामान है वो गया, अगर आप छोटे व्यक्ति है सेविंग्स की है 55% सेविंग्स चला जाएगा। एक वोट से कांग्रेस को खटाखट 55% आपका हिस्सा चला जाएगा। ध्यान कीजिए कांग्रेस पर वोट दबाने से पहले। पर आखिरी सवाल मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, बाकी सब छोड़ दीजिए, पार्टियां आएंगी जाएंगी, आज सुहेल सेठ जैसे व्यक्ति हमारे साथ बैठे हैं, ये इकोनॉमी के लिए क्या संदेश देता है? इंडिया जिसकी पूरी इकोनॉमी जनरेशनल सेविंग पर आधारित है, आप इस पूरी इकोनॉमी को ध्वस्त करना चाहते हैं। आप एक ऐसा इन्वेस्टमेंट क्लाइमेट क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं कि बड़े बड़े इन्वेस्टर्स सुहेल सेठ की बात को सुन के देश में निवेश करना चाहते हैं, पर ये संजय झा और सैम पित्रोदा को सुन के कोई निवेश करने आएगा कि अगर ऐसी पॉलिसी आएगी?